So if you classify yourself as a mysterious, sexy man, or maybe you're going on a date night and you want a unique scent, one that creates a mysterious vibe, I have a fragrance you might want to check out. And in this video, we are going to be reviewing Straight to Heaven by Kilian. So a few housekeeping rules. In each and every one of my videos, there are time codes. So if you want to skip through the videos, check the description below. And one quick update, the rest of this month, there won't be any videos because I am moving. So look for new videos the first week of June, or sometime around that time frame, I will release a new one. But the rest of this month, I'm moving. It's very hectic. I know you guys understand. So don't expect anything new, or maybe just one other video to wrap up before I move. So let's talk a little bit about this guy right here. And I'm going to take it out the package. Guys, this packaging, by the way, amazing. This right here is what I love about niche perfumery. I love this packaging. It's super awesome. Hopefully you can see it there. It comes with like a little card and then the little key that can lock the box. It dropped on the floor, but nonetheless, I think this is awesome. So let's talk about the prominent notes to my nose. So you definitely get rum, you get some dried fruits or just fruitiness to it, cedarwood, and then vanilla. That's the main shebang to this actual fragrance. If you don't like boozy, sweet almost, it's not cloying sweet, it's not like candy, but there's a sweetness to it. But this is dark, boozy, sensual type of fragrance. If you don't like a boozy type of fragrance, and it's really woody, especially on that dry down, it really dries down to just a woody, musky, vanilla sweet type of fragrance as you keep it on your skin. If that's not your taste, you won't like this fragrance. And there is some powderiness. I think that's through the jasmine, the floral notes in this fragrance. I do smell it as it dries down. That jasmine with that musk, it creates kind of like a powdery, nice set to it to kind of offset some of that boozy and woodiness to the fragrance, but dark, sensual, sexy fragrance. So what does this actually smell like? And let me actually put it on. So we're gonna, right here. I love this, man. This, guys, this is a man who knows himself. But nonetheless, let's go back to what it smells like. Like you're in a rum cellar, a very sexy, attractive, sensual rum, cedarwood. Like you can smell the barrels, you can smell the alcohol, and it's sweet. But the way they did it, it's attractive. Oh man, I love this. This creates a vibe. This fragrance creates an actual setting, a mood. And this is what I like about niche perfumery. They create an aura around you, a vibe around you, a setting almost around you, especially with some of the more interesting, unique fragrances. This is definitely unique. So if I was going on a date, not necessarily a first impression, this would make a good first impression, but this wouldn't be my first choice. But if I was taking the missus out, or if I was going to somewhere that's, you know, laid back, maybe a speakeasy of some sort, or a cigar lounge or cigar bar, I would spray this fragrance on. This is when you want to be mysterious, sexy at the same time, and create a sensual aura. So gentlemen, if you have your wife, your fiance, your girlfriend, or someone you've been dating, you spray this on a date. This is great. This creates a nice, sexy aura, and it's dark. But keep in mind, if you don't like kind of a boozy, alcoholic type of feel, this might not be your cup of tea. Yeah, this is taking me to, as it kind of starts to kind of settle, and I'll kind of touch on this fragrance about the cons of it, but as it kind of starts to settle, that wood note is very prominent. That cedar is starting to push towards a little bit more, but you're definitely still getting that rum accord. Sweet, that nice vanilla. Guys, I love this. This is a banger to me. Now let's talk a little bit about where and how I would wear this. Again, I mentioned cigar club. Maybe you're taking the missus out to a nice, you know, dimly lit date. Definitely evening wear. This is a fragrance for the evening time. I would put this on. This is when you want to be a mysterious, attractive man. This sums it up. Very sensual fragrance. A very sexy, dark fragrance. I keep using those words because it describes this fragrance so perfectly. So that's kind of where I would wear this fragrance. Things similar to that ilk, right? And how I would wear it, more so about the application. I would do anywhere from 4 to 8 sprays of this. 8 is kind of pushing it. You don't want to choke people out, but I think 4 to 8, you're fine with this fragrance because it is kind of weak, and I'll touch on that later in the video. But that is where and how I would apply this fragrance. So who would wear this fragrance and why would they wear this fragrance? I definitely see a more refined man in his 20s wearing this fragrance. Any age, but you're probably going to more your mid to late 20s. I see a guy wearing this fragrance. He knows himself. He's doing well for himself because this fragrance isn't cheap. And, you know, he takes care of himself, and he's going out with the missus on the night out, and he wants to set the mood with a very sensual, dark fragrance. He would wear this. 30 plus, definitely. All my guys who, if you're in your 30s, this would be for you. And obviously plus, I could see a guy, I don't necessarily see a guy in the 60s wearing this, but you can if you're kind of like the OG and you have some guile to you. I definitely see this because this is a very charming, dark fragrance. And then why would a person wear this is definitely a date night. Date night, or if you're out and about and you are kind of in a low key, but you know, sexy mood. Maybe you're at a hotel bar, but it's a more classy hotel bar. This is where I would bring this in. I don't necessarily see this fragrance in the club. For my younger guys, if you like going clubbing, this wouldn't be a fragrance I would try to pull off. You can wear a fragrance anywhere, anytime you want. So just take this as a grain of salt. But this is more so for my refined gentleman, date night type of fragrance. But even if you don't classify yourself as refined, doesn't mean you can't pick this up. This is just a very charming fragrance. It's charming, it's dark, it's sensual. Anybody can wear this. So don't think, I have to be in a suit to wear this. Not at all. This is just a very sexy, dark, subtle in a ways. Because if you think about dark fragrances from other houses, they're more robust in your face. There's a subtlety to this fragrance that I absolutely love. I love fragrances that kind of that bubble effect again. You're not going to smell them from 10 feet across the room, but if you get in their bubble, it's something about this that this creates for the time that it does last that is outstanding. So what type of outfit would I wear with this type of fragrance, or if I could see someone wearing with this type of fragrance? So definitely some type of suit, but I'll change it up a little bit because I feel like I mentioned suits a lot. I can see a long sleeve or a short sleeve black button down, everything tailored with some black trousers and some black tassel loafers. And then you could style whatever accessories, but definitely keep a watch on, either in a black leather, alligator leather strap, or just a black leather strap, or metal, whatever precious metal you want. We're talking about gold, steel, whichever. Just make sure you just match your accessories to the same metal. And you can style your accessories from there. You could have a ring, earrings, chain, if you're into chains, whatever. But I see that maybe you have a nice metal bracelet or gold bracelet on the other wrist, depending on the watch you have and the metal that it's made out of. That is the type of outfit I see this. 3 buttons down or 2 buttons down, showing a little bit of chest. You're a good looking dude. Everything's tailored to your body and you're just there to chill. You might be in the corner. I don't see you drinking wine with this fragrance. I definitely see some type of old fashioned whiskey in the corner, and you're chilling, or you're with your missus and you guys are enjoying your company. This is the fragrance I can see you wearing, and then the vibe that this fragrance would sit in. So my rating on this fragrance, this is a 9.5, 9 to 9.5. I think this is outstanding. A lot of these reviews you'll see coming up are going to be fragrances that, you know, I really like, and we'll do fragrances whether I like them or not on just others. But this is literally straight to heaven. This is a phenomenal set to my nose. I thoroughly enjoy this fragrance because it puts me in a particular mood of just like, think of the song D'Angelo Smooth. I think of this fragrance. If you haven't heard that song, it's an R&B song, go listen to it and then come back and look at this fragrance. That's what comes to mind. I'm smelling like that. I'm coming to the spot, or I'm with my missus and I'm smelling great. This is what this fragrance puts me in the mood in. I love it. So I'm giving it a 9.5, but anywhere in the 9s, right? Outstanding. That's my opinion on this fragrance. Let's talk a little bit about the pros and the cons. Pros, it's a unique scent. It's a compliment getter. It's mysterious. It's sexy. It's dark. It's sensual. If you're looking for a date night fragrance, my guy, you found it. Compliment getter, definitely. Let's talk about the cons though. It does not last. They did have a Straight to Heaven Extreme in the past, and I've never smelt that one, so I'm not going to give my opinion on that. But some people say it's just this, but lasting longer. If you can get your hands on that, then try that out. But the only con I see, or two cons, one of them being it doesn't last long, guys. You're getting 6 hours, but it dies down probably within 2 hours. It really kind of sits a little closer to the skin. Sillage is great though. People will still smell you as you walk by, but that's the only thing about this fragrance that, irks me. For the price point at retail, man, I want this fragrance to last. But the scent profile to me is absolutely stunning. The other con are going to be for my folks that don't like boozy, alcoholic type of fragrances. This won't be your cup of tea. If you don't like, boozy type of fragrances, and what do I mean by boozy? Think of rum type of fragrances. Vodka, there's literally, Kilian makes a fragrance called Vodka on the Rocks. Just put your nose on it and you'll see what I'm talking about. If that's not your cup of tea, you won't like it. If you don't like dark, woody type of scents, you won't like it. So just keep that in mind. This might not be your fragrance. And lastly, is this a buy or not buy? And if it is a buy, do you buy it at retail or find it on the gray market? This is definitely a buy for all the things I've said throughout this video. Now, would you buy this at retail or try to find it on the gray market? Try to find it on the gray market. I think what hurts this fragrance is its longevity. If you're going to charge $400 after taxes and all that for this fragrance, $300-$400, I expect this to last 8 hours at least. It definitely becomes a skin set after 6. Some of you all might have a different performance. Remember, your skin type will dictate how a fragrance plays on your skin, especially niche fragrances. So some of you guys might get all day on this, but for this type of fragrance, for it to have that poor longevity performance, I would not get this at retail. If you do, don't feel ashamed. I think the scent profile is absolutely amazing, and I'll be like, great buy, but I would try to find this on a gray market first. And that's the video. I hope to enjoy yourself. So if you're looking to get someone a present of some sort, hey, maybe look at that fragrance. If you're looking for a great date night fragrance, maybe turn your eye to that or smell some of the options that by Kilian has. I think this house is phenomenal. I think it's great. And I think if you like dark, sexy, seductive type of fragrances, this is a house you really should consider. Again, thank you for stopping by. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and comment in the description. What is a fragrance that is your date night fragrance that's niche? Say it down below. I want to get your thoughts. And like always, I will catch you in the next one.